Hey guys, Logan from Westwall here. What we're bringing you this week is pretty much just a fancy little schminnow pattern. Works good for beach snook and stuff like that. You can also tie it in some little root beer and copper colors. Works great for sight casting reds. Pretty simple pattern, not too much to it, guys. The hook we'll be tying this pattern on is this Titan X Wacky again from Mustad, but in a size 4 this time. We're going to start the thread way back at the bend of the hook, and the first material we'll put on is some fine black barred marabou in white. Put a nice little 1.5 1 3/4 tail out the back, right on top. Do like to throw some wraps underneath it both ways, under the fiber, over the hook shank. Then we have the Crystal Flash in Bonefish Tan, and I just like to take 2 little strands of that and we put it on each side and double it over. That way you have 4 strands. And I like to cut that just about 1/2 inch or so past your marabou. Then we have these cool little fly enhancer legs in yellow and white with a black speckle on them. Once again, just take 2 of them, tie 2 on one side, split it in half and flip it over, and you have 2 on the other side. Cut that off at the same length as your flash, just a little past the marabou. Next we have some 1/2 inch woolly critter in tan with chartreuse legs, and I just cut a little 2.5 inch piece off of that. It's actually cut into quarters, the 1 full length of the brush. Tie that on top. I like to do 1 wrap underneath, and before I come all the way over, I go all the way underneath that flash, the marabou, the legs and everything. And it's going to somewhat help quite a bit with fouling. And now you can proceed to keep wrapping it forward. And I like to do about 3 or 4 wraps of that. And then go ahead and tie it off. Cut any extra you had. And now we have some small or medium. I like the medium if you can cast them. If you have a hard time casting weight, you can go down to the small ones. Some painted lead eyes. Tie those right on top, and I'm going to skip just a little 1/8 inch gap in between where I ended that tarantula brush and where I'm tying in these lead eyes here. And then bring your thread right back to where you ended your tarantula brush. And we have some large cactus chenille and pearl. Tie that in right on top there. Then go ahead and jump your thread forward all the way up to the eye of the hook. And I like to try to squeeze 1 or 2 wraps on the back side of the eyes. I am going to figure 8 it and cover up your threads on your lead eyes there. And then just bring your cactus chenille all the way forward. You might want to leave a little gap there if you want to add a weed guard, if you're somebody that likes weed guards on your pattern. Then once you wrap it all the way up to the eye, go ahead and tie it off. Whip finish it. I will come cut some of these little crazy ones out that I didn't tie in. I'm going to finish it with some Loon Flow. That pattern's done. It's a great little beach snook pattern. Works good for stuff like redfish. Hope you guys enjoy.